Live. Who will be the first one? Who will be the... Did I spell that right? Did I spell there? Creations by Baby Dolls first. Up in the crib. What's up, what's up? Sandy, Bethany, Clearscape, Anita, Dawn, Tara, Nene. Nene, isn't it like 4 o'clock in the morning over there? Or 5 o'clock in the morning? 7 in the morning? What's up, y'all? Man, we got all kinds of people up in here. Wow. I like it, I like it. So I saw somebody do this the other day. We'll just talk until people get in here. Put $5 bill on their door and tape it to their door. And hopefully that people aren't just walking around now looking for money taped to doors to tip your UPS driver or your FedEx or your Amazon, even your mailman. I know it's probably, do I want to say irresponsible or naive? Because nowadays people are probably looking for money. So I thought about doing it in ours because where our loft is, it's in a, maybe it's like a little cul-de-sac. Like only 1, 2, 3, 4 people live in our building where we're at. Like it's not a main hallway like in a normal apartment complex. So the only 4 people that are there should only be there. Nobody should just, oh, I was looking for my... No. If you drive down a cul-de-sac and you're saying, I'm looking for my house, there's only, 4 people that live at the end of that block. So I thought, why not do it, And hopefully there's not people in this building walking around looking for, money taped to the door. Because we get, we get quite a few packages, and now they have to come in our building and come to our door. They can't leave them at the. Why am I looking at this camera? I keep forgetting about this camera. Let's just switch it up. let's switch this up. Why is it frozen? Why is They're frozen. Why are they frozen? Alright, well. My cameras are frozen. Oh well. Let me see if I can fix this real quick. I don't understand why. Now I have to deactivate. I knew it did that. I knew it. I don't know why. But now I have to deactivate it, activate it, and then fix it. Oh, that's so annoying. Sorry about that, y'all. Hold on, let me fix it. I think I had a SD card in here that was giving it some hassle, that was thinking that it was it didn't like the SD card that was in there. I don't know why. There's always something, right? Right, kids? What's the deal? Hold on, I'm trying to get all these cameras fixed now. So they're all frozen, so I have to go deactivate them and then activate them and then configure them, which is just setting the right tone so it's not, so we don't look like zombies or dead people. And that looks pretty good there. Like I have to set the saturation, sharpness, gain, all that. That's life. I hate it. I hate it. EL, I'm in Dallas. Who? You're in Dallas? You live in Dallas? That's where we live. Alright, this one is fixed. Overhead. If you guys have OBS and need some help with it, and you're trying to set up your page, just give us a holler. We will gladly help you out. It is a little difficult at first. That doesn't look bad. That looks alright. Alright, let's try this again. Let me put this camera on something. I don't have anything up here yet. So just put it on paper. Alright, let's switch this over. Alright. Thanks y'all for showing up. You know, it's funny. You guys kind of spoil me in a sense that I go live on my Facebook page, and I have a little under like 5,000 friends on Facebook. I know a lot of them are just, you know, my Facebook page used to be open, and then I made it private. I don't know. Now I have to accept it. I probably should just go back in there and open it. So I don't have to click on accept the friendship, whatever. But I figured I would get, you know, a pretty good audience, and people would talk. I think the most people I get on my Facebook Live are like 20 people. At one point, I might have had 22. And I don't know if it's Facebook or if it's people just don't like to talk on Facebook. But apparently, they don't show all the comments. Some get erased, and there's a lag, apparently. And I don't know, maybe just so many people on Facebook that it's just very slow, and some stuff doesn't show up. But it's funny because, you know, Jerry, I didn't know that, and it literally it gets me to the point where I'm like, all right, I'm done. Nobody's talking. I'm asking questions to people, and people aren't answering. It's like, I wonder what it looks like, you know, when they come in. Is it, you know, slow, or is it, you know, buffering, or I don't know. So I tell my friends on Facebook, hey, go to YouTube. I'm on YouTube. And you can't comment or subscribe or whatever if you don't have a YouTube account. And my friends don't have YouTube accounts. Not even if they just want to watch videos. They rarely do that, apparently. I don't know. They're all crazy. What? No. I'm not yelling at you guys. Hey, hey, Happy Owl, let's shorten. Can we shorten your name? Just a little bit, because of how I'm doing these. That's a lot. That's a pretty good size name, and I'm trying to just stick to a name, maybe, you know, Miss or Doctor or, you know, something. Because when people see that, then they start to, oh, well, I want this, and I want my logo, and I want a little fox on there, and people get a little crazy. And these things, they take anywhere from 30 to probably an hour to make. So I like to keep it a little short, and because of how, you know, the size that I'm doing them on. I'm doing half these pages. So if we can shorten that, that would be awesome. Sandy Stewart, thank you very much. About Artists for Life. Sandy, I want to show you something. What I made 10 years ago, I believe. So, this is when I first came up with Artists for Life, Artists Till Death. It was probably about 15 years ago, and then that's when I was in a really bad artist funk, and then I said, man, I want to do this. I want to make this stuff. Like, I want to make Artists Till Death a thing. Oh my God, I have one of these things, babe. Is this? Oh no, this is yours. You made this for me. That's some artwork I did. But look at this shirt that I made with the skull on it. Artists for Life, Artists Till Death. Artists Till Death. Like, how cool of a shirt would that be if you can make that shirt? And these are my artwork that I just kind of combined together. I put two pieces of artwork on one. Thornton. Let's see here. I love that piece. That was a fun piece that I did on small canvas. That's not mine. I believe this is Will Card's, or maybe that's Adrian Evans. I think that's Adrian Evans' artwork. But yeah, how fun is that? And this was a business card that I made up. Look at that. That's when I didn't have an email. I didn't have a website. Nothing. I had a business card, and that was it. Memories. This guy offered me to make me a website. I did some artwork for him, and I was like, all right, well, you're gonna have to run it, because I don't like that. I don't want to do it. I don't have anything that, you know, my artwork is up front. You see it up front. You want to buy it, buy it. I don't want to have to ship anything or answer emails. And he made me a website, and then he just went MIA. So I'm pretty sure that website is just out there somewhere. No idea. Tara, thank you, thank you, thank you. Dynasty Doll, I love this show. Well, thank you. We try to be fun. We try to be fun. Up in here, up in here. Yeah, in here. I wish we could have music. I'm going to subscribe to that Monster Cat. Monster Cat website where you can listen to all the music you want. You can download it. You can put it on your time-lapse videos. You can go live on Facebook, Twitch. What do you call it? YouTube. And we can have music while we do artwork. It's kind of confusing about their licensing stuff. Like, there's other stuff that you could listen to, but you can't make a video, if you want to make a commercial, or if you want to film something, or just use it on your website, or use it on your, you know, live or something. Alright, here we go. So I got to make a Bethany, I got to make a 3D one first, and then Happy, I'll do yours. So, man, I need like a little desk thing. Oh, I know what. I got one. I got a TV tray. We sold our last one. All right. All right. Here we go. We're going to make Bethany out of the 3D one. If you guys don't know what the 3D ones are, they're I just write the name on it, do it kind of fancy, and then we cut them out, and then we put it on something that's like a background of something. Creations by Baby Doll. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. I think I want to do this one in some pinks and purples with some gold. I'm just going to write this one out here. You know what? Let's not get cocky. Let's do a little. Oh, you guys want to see what I did yesterday? There, I just found the sneaker things. This messing around the other day, it's fun. Yeah, and if anybody's in here that sent us that, was that $10? What was that? What is it?
What is it?
Oh, it says $10.99. Oh. Well, thank you, Baby Doll. Well, thank you, Judy. Maynard, what's up? Jerry. All right. Do we have anybody in the feed that is new to the channel, or that might be new but hasn't spoken, or that's new, first timers, or just a new somebody? Let us know where you're from. Like, what's up? How you doing? Thank you for joining us. Alright, let's figure out how we want to do Bethany. I like to just do a couple bees to see what this name says to me. Sometimes it just... Whoa. I need to look up more. Baby, are you watching this?
I'm not watching you.
Thank you again, Baby Doll. First time I could sit in on a live chat with y'all. I'm from Denton. What?
That's like
Viewing from a new studio. You're like 30 minutes away from us. 45 minutes away from us. Sandra, awesome.
no Baby Doll, her practice is on the way.
Baby doll, your package is on the way. JJ, what's up? I think I want to do that. I don't think I've done the ribbon in a cutout. Let's do the ribbon in a cutout. If you guys haven't seen the ribbon, it's this silver marker that I use. Let's see, we want to make this just right. We're not trying to waste any stuff here. So what it is, it basically looks like a ribbon because of how when you do with this, when you do cursive, it'll leave the mark, and then when you go up and over or down and over or cross something, you can tell that it's crossed it, or that you can tell that it's, you know, elapsed over it. And if you just make the correct mark, it'll look like it's a ribbon. It's made your name. And it's so much fun. I love doing it. Alright, now we just gotta spell it right. This is a long name. Especially with the letters. Because some of these letters just don't look right if you do them too big. So I'm gonna do the B a little bigger so that we can get some folds. And then the rest of the letters will be kind of small because you don't want them too big, because then you're taking up a lot of space, and then it takes a lot longer. You want to make sure all your letters are spaced well too, so that they don't look bunched together. Ooh, that'll be fun. Alright, so I think I'm going to try to do the smaller letters with the small end. Let me show you what I mean. So when you're doing these letters, you can use this long end or you can use the small end. With the B, I'll probably use the bigger end and make these loops like nice and loopy. See? Alright. So this is super bright, but if you look, you can see how it goes up and then over itself, almost like a wave. If you take a pencil and you draw this line right here, and then you shade it in, you see how it just kind of popped off there? And also outline this part, and it looks like it's over the B. This isn't dry, so you're not going to get a lot of pencil markings out of this, but you see what I mean? I mean, it's just one little line, and it totally separates it from the rest of the word. How fun is that? Oh. I'm missing comments over here. Maynard, what is that? Cora? Oh man, they closed school down for remainder? Ooh. School of Art in Indianapolis in the fall. Well, that's terrible and awesome at the same time. Huh?
Terrible?
Trina says her daughter Macy is a senior this year and found out that school is closed for the remainder of the year. No senior prom, no senior prom, no graduation. Wow. That's terrible. Sorry to hear about that. See that? See, all you gotta do is just disconnect those lines and they just turn into something awesome. Alright, so we'll do that here. And then let me see what these small letters are gonna look like. We might just do that. We might just do the B so it looks really fancy and then do the rest in a nice cursive. Because this is a lot of letters that this stuff only looks good if it's a wider letter. You know, if I do it with this, with the edge, because you can't see, it's not a lot of space. See, and I'm making these small. I'm not really a fan of that, how small those are. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask, who sent us our new little duster? Somebody sent us a new little duster. Laura Taylor, what's up? Oh yeah, the person Maynard. Is that, how would you say K-A-U-R?
K-A-U-R?
Kerr? Cower? One of my favorite singers is named Maynard.
Laura Taylor's been working 14-hour days.
Laura Taylor is a
An actual hero.
actual hero. Our Laura Taylor. She is on it. Yeah, Tool. I love Tool. All right. So yeah, I mean, you could still. Hi, Lisa. You can still do this here, but it doesn't really give it this, like, it's not the same as if it's a big letter. Like, it's just kind of smaller, which I'm not a fan of. I think I'd rather like to do a lot of detail and then some nice cursive with, you know, put some color around it. See, the trick is to not connect your lines. You want to start at the dark part and go inside the silver and then stop and then do your shadows so that it looks like it's just all one big piece. Yeah, thanks to everybody that's still working and getting jobs done and having to be out there in this ugly stuff here.
I would basically pay someone to come take all these boxes out.
Babe, all I gotta do is just break them down. I've just been lazy. See, it just doesn't look as good. Like, it looks fun, but it just looks kind of amateurish. Like, I don't want to. I want to do some nice. This looks too. I'm just gonna do the B in the big letter. There you go. That'll look good. I like it when it leaves these streaks. That's fun. Alright, let's do... We gotta get it. Well, Judy, tell your husband thanks for being a truck driver. Yeah, truck drivers, delivery people... Everybody that gets stuff shipped out and they're still working. Alright. Is this really not... Babe, why don't you talk to him? Do you guys ever watch on YouTube the guy that talks to the scammers that calls them back? There's a guy that Erica watches. His name's Kit Boga. And he is amazing. And what he does is they either call him and he just continues, like he just, like nothing, like he just starts in on his routine, and he has a couple different characters that he uses for these. Like one's like a girl named, what's her name? Nevaeh, because that's heaven spelled backwards. So she's like this.
Heaven spelled backwards.
Yeah. And she's like this, you know, self-centered, always needing something, or she doesn't care what he's saying. She's just talking about her stuff, and he keeps him on the line for hours and hours and hours, and pisses him off, and oh my God, it's hilarious. All right, so this is dry. So let's start on this. Let me see, this might be a little bit too bright. Let's make this overhead a little calm down. That might be a better. How do they hack your Netflix account? And how do you know they were from Vietnam? That's insane. Well, Judy, the guy that we watch, his grandmother got hacked got scammed for a lot of money. So he does that because he's trying to just obviously keep that from happening to other people, so he keeps them on the phone. Sometimes for 12 hours. Like, he logs these hours, like, okay, call me back, and then I'm gonna go get you this, and then he stays on the phone. Okay, call me back, like, and he gets them so mad because they think that he's going and getting these gift cards from like Walmart or Target, and then he spends the money on himself. He tells them, I'm gonna buy you this so that you don't get your job, taken away. Alright, I'm gonna make this one a little darker so you guys can see what I'm doing.
I gotcha, Chris, to do Katrin Kai. So this says Caribbean colors. I don't know if it's too close, but yep.
Caribbean colors.
Deborah sent 20. Just want to help.
Didn't that person already do one? I did a Katrin Kai. That's COVID.
Subscribers from your story in the past 2 days.
Damn.
Do you recommend everyone that has a YouTube just do the story?
Yeah. If you guys are starting a YouTube channel this year, or have one, do the stories. The stories are so important. Like, people see the stories. It doesn't matter if you have, a lot of subscribers or not. The stories are what gets people's attention. Oh, that looks see-through. That's fun. And the good thing about doing these letters like this is they can go either way. Like, where it crosses over itself, unless it's very relevant of how, if you're wondering how to do these letters, I'll just show you real quick on just a quick, let's see here, we'll just do a C. Alright. Like, it kind of gives you a map of which way you should do the letter. It doesn't have to be this way, how I'm doing it. But I'm just showing you, like, when you go up and over something, you're literally covering that part of the letter with your marker. So it gives you a little line right here that's that's pretty relevant. Like you could see it. So what you do is you just start and you go like that. Fill in your shadow. And then down here, this one is kind of, you can go either this way or you can come in and go this way. Does that make sense? So you can make it look like it's going around this way or it's dipping in this way. I don't know, that's hard to explain without you being here.
Really?
What are you starting next week, Jerry? Here, I'll just do this. Like, you can go just like that, or you can go just like that. Either way, you get that same effect. Make sense? Okay. Moving on. I'm sorry about your friend that has the COVID. That is terrible. Alright, so I want to make this one, let's do it like that. So it's almost a double whammy here. You make your shadow darker towards the center. And I like to leave just a little bit here just so that it gives it contrast from this black to this silver, so you can just kind of see the edge of it there. That's fun. I used, it's called a 4 artist marker by PBO. Pebio, I guess it's French. This doesn't want to, it just doesn't want to focus on that. Do you mean main stories within Facebook or Instagram? I'm talking about YouTube. YouTube has the stories as well. I'll show you here on my phone. So if you go to YouTube and you push the little camera, hold on. This little camera up here, this little icon, if you push it, it'll ask you what do you want to do here. You can do a video, you can like a video on your phone, you can go live, or you can push stories or a photo. Push the stories and then you record. You can record or you can put a picture up there. So what I can say, I'll do it right now. I'll say, what's up, YouTube? Doing some names live. If you want to come check them out and get a name done and sent to you, Artist Till Death, come check me out. Have a good time. What's up, YouTube? Doing some names And then I post it, and it posts right to our stories. And then people see it. Alright, so we got the B done. Let's do something with this. I want to do some purples, I think. Purple always looks good with this. Alright, so I'm going to cut this out right here. And whenever I do this, if you do this, mark off the area that you're going to be cutting out so that you don't draw something, you know, in the area that you're going to be cutting out. And I got this pretty close, but I don't think that's really going to matter. So what I'll do is I'll just stay on the inside of this line. I don't know if I want to cut those letters out. That's a lot of little. See, that's what I mean by when you have so many letters, and you like, I could go in here and do all of this, but these are so tiny, you risk damaging these corners because you have to do such a tight curve. So, and if you want to cut this out, you do a straight line, and it just looks kind of weird. So I'll probably just have to just do little minute cuts so that it just doesn't look kind of flat. You know what I'm saying? So what we'll do, we'll come in, do a little one. We'll just give it a little hint. A little hint here. And this way you can kind of maybe skip a couple so that you're not doing all those cuts too much. See, I don't necessarily have to use all those. I like to cut out some of the main letter because it just gives it a little bit more dynamic. And these are a little bit more expensive than just the drawn names, so I like to put a little bit more attention on them. Tina Morrow, what's up? What was the quick tutorial? I'm sorry. I'm afraid I talk too fast. I apologize if I do talk fast, y'all. I just need to move this out of the way. All right, I'm on a new, and it's always good. It's always good to have new blades. And if you start doing this, get these blades. Exacto has blades for $100 for like $40, and they're probably going up. I got these on Amazon for $11, 100 of them, and they're awesome. They stay sharp for a while. Hobby blades by Techni Edge. I believe that's what that says. Techni Edge. And I'm sure that we have those on our Amazon account, in our Amazon shop. The minimum is 25, Sandra. Alright, I'm not going to cut that out yet because it's easier to draw on it when it's on here. So what we're going to do, we're just going to put a slight little outline around this, and then we're going to do a gold outline on that. And if you guys are wondering about this shoe template that I have on my desk, it's for a pair of Air Force Ones that I want to make a video of me painting them, and I'm just kind of trying to come up with some ideas. I've never really came up with an idea to paint shoes. I just kind of get them and then I just paint them, and then I'm completely 100% not happy with them because I didn't have an idea. Because back in the day, I rarely designed anything first. I just would paint. And now I think I've just kind of started to respecting that type of thing now for artwork. It's funny when you get older, you start to just, when I say older, I mean paint more, and I guess you kind of respect your own artwork a little more. I guess I didn't really respect my own artwork. I just did it just because I could do it. But you start to take your time more. You start to do things that you normally wouldn't do because you're like, well, if I do this, it's going to look a hell of a lot better than if I just start, I don't need an outline. I don't need an idea. I just want to paint. That got me nowhere. That got me messing up a lot of canvases and then not wanting to paint. Because if I paint and I don't like it, it puts me in a really bad mood. Lately, I've been pretty good about it because I've been just doing it so loosely. Woo, that looks nice, right? Look how clean that looks. Man, it's so funny. This silver, it looks white. It's so bright. All right, let's see here. Oh, okay. Awesome, Clara. Yeah, it's a pretty big deal. Like it's something that you definitely want to do. And you can only, it's only however long that was. How long is that? Let's do that again. We'll just see how long. Look, you can see that little dial thing right here. Like it's almost over. Done. Like, and you can just continue doing it. And it's done. Look, you can see that little. So then you post it, and then you just keep on doing that. You can just do another one so that it just kind of all goes together. Then you press post, do another one, press post, and you can draw on them. You can draw on it. You can add, like let's say we just did that. You can put anything you want on there. Make the lettering bigger, smaller, bigger, small. For some reason, my phone, oh, there it is. Sometimes it won't let me put color on some of these apps. Done. You can do different tones. What else is there? I thought there was like little stuff you can put around them, but I guess not. So I'm just going to discard that one. Oh yeah. What is this? Is this something that you can do? No. Anyways, alright, that's enough of that. We'll continue to draw. I'm going to put a little gold outline around this. Chris, I want Katrina small with colored markers. Okay, we can do that. Oh.
That Steve Martin and Martin Short on the TV right now looks like that dude's airbrush.
Oh yeah. It does. Out of the corner of my eye, it looks like you're walking around with no pants on.
Is that a problem for you?
It's just those shorts are like so small.
What's the point of having long shorts? Call them pants.
You say hi to the people?
Hi to the people. I did my hair today, y'all.
Thank you.
What?
Mm.
Thanks, babe doll. Love the purple. Thank you guys. Thank you, thanks. For me, I want Katrin, I'm sure I said that wrong, Kai, like last week, small with colored markers.
Yeah, you just gave me that.
Saw a bunch of those little stories when I got on YouTube earlier, but I had no idea that's what they were called or how old you do them, so thank you. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all.
Alright, watch out. I'm getting really close to me here. No, you're just gonna hit me like last time.
No, I didn't mean it.
You talk too much with your hands.
It's true.
Well, I don't mind you talking with your hands, just not next to me while I'm drawing. Alright, I like that. Now, we cut out.
See.
Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier, y'all. These little, look at that. What you guys know about that? That is my Joe Exotic idea. If you watch it, you'll understand what this means. Business in the front, party in the rear, got some piercings. And then this one I really like. I really want to do this one. Like I'm really thinking I want to get another pair. And these will probably be, if I start doing these and people like them, they'll most likely be just art, unless you want to wear them, and that would be 100% up to you. I don't suggest it unless you wear them one time to a party or to an art show, which I would love for you to. But it's painted on, and it will crack. It will, if it scuffs, it I don't know how you could fix that. And you don't paint on any of this. Like, they recommend to never paint on this if you wear them, because it won't stick to the soles. And then, normally here where your toe bends, it'll start to, probably look bad. These parts where it's stretching. So I don't recommend wearing them often. And I want to do this. I did this and it looked good white. So I thought, what if I colored in just see what it looked like black? I'm sure it would look way different on an actual black shoe. And then I thought this would be fun and very clean. How nice would that look? Blue and gold. And then I was just thinking of, what if we just did a bunch of different patterns? That would be awesome, right? It's so bright. So yeah, I think it would be awesome. I think it'd be fun. I just got a pair in yesterday, and now I'm just waiting for some stuff to clean them with. First of all, you have to take off all the whatever's on the leather so that your paint will stick to it, and be awesome.
This
We're in quarantine. Nobody has to wear pants. We did a video today. I'm gonna post it probably tomorrow. Of us skateboarding in the hallway, and then outside walking the pups. It's a pretty cool video, and it just kind of shows our building. So if you've never seen our building, you'll get to see it. All right, what I like to do is cut out. Let's make sure we're not cutting any of this stuff. I like to cut this out so you can turn it any which way you want. Cut the actual shape of this thing out so you're not messing with all this stuff. Alright. So now we just go along, and I've already marked it if you can see that. You see the line? It's a little easier tracing that than just trying to trace something that you don't see there. I like to start at a pointed area. Actually, let's start here so we can make this cut a little smoother. And you want to try to use the tip of your exacto blade because it's the smallest, and you can do a curve. If you're doing it at an angle, you have to deal with all this blade, and you don't want to do that. And especially this curve. You got to watch out for these curves.
Yeah, but it looks like you guys are out of my coverage. Yeah, there we go. Leave it. Okay.
Alright, so let's do... I'm just going to do the straight lines first, and then I'll do those little dip downs separate so that they're nice and nice and clean cuts. See how if you start it and finish it over that line, you know that it's cut. Some of these cuts don't make it, and then you end up tearing your piece, and it looks really bad if there's like little paper hanging off of the back side. I hope when I'm explaining stuff like this, you guys are understanding. And you go on the other side, and you can see where some of these cuts aren't connected. That's you always go on the back, look back here and make sure all these lines are connected. And if they're not, you just go in and you just connect them all. And that way it'll be a lot easier to take this excess off that you've cut. See what I mean? Like if you take that off, it's going to tear. And you don't want that. Prep, everybody. Prep, prep, prep. I always say prep is 85% of a good job. Some people might not agree with that, but I don't care. I think it's very, very important. See that? You don't want that. You want that off there. There you go. See, look how nice it looks. Some of this is a little torn, but it looks decent. Now we do the inside. And the inside's a little more trickier. What you want to do, because these are such tight curves, that put it up on something like this, and what you're going to want to do is almost use this like a saw blade. And that way you just do it slow, just so you get a nice curve. You're not just doing a straight line. And then that way you know that it's cutting. Because you're most likely, if you're doing this, it's going to bend, and then you might end up going forward, cutting your finger off. Or you're just not cutting all the way through, and then you have to go back and recut it. Look at that. Came right out of there. I would hold it, or if you want, you can put another piece just to give it support. You're just wanting something so that this will go down into the poster board or the foam board. See, just a little bit of take your time and caution, a little bit of patience, and it always looks awesome. And if you can understand why I asked for a little bit more doing these, this is why. 'Cause these take a lot longer than just drawing your name out. And it also really matters how you hold your exacto blade, because I mean, you could actually tell here. So if you're cutting and you're like leaning over, or you're, you know, you've got it turned a little bit, and you cut it, you see there's an angle, and you'll be able to see that on the inside or the outside when you're cutting something. Like, let's say I have it angled like this. I'm pushing it. That's a big difference, and that looks terrible. Unless you want it to look like that. So always be sure to your exacto blade is straight up, straight down. You don't have to cut all these little parts out. I just like to, because this is such a elegant letter, that the more you cut out, the nicer it'll look. Whispers, what's up? The artist in heaven. Bye, Clara. We'll see you later. I love my Jeep. We have a Jeep. We have a Patriot. I like it. I like the Jeep. I want a truck though. I don't like this B. This B is too much. See, I just did that. I just did what I said not to do, y'all. Alright, there you go. Let's cut this out. Very nice, very nice. That's what it looks like on the back. Alright, so now we take our extra stuff and see where we want to place this so that we can make a background for it. And what I'll probably do with this, since it has such a nice B, we'll make it just kind of I did a scroll the other day which turned out pretty cool, so I might do a scroll with this one. But you gotta make sure you have enough room for all the stuff for the scroll. So what we'll do, and I like to do the scrolls where some of the letters come out of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trace the back, this part, and this part, and a little bit of this part, so I know how far to go. Alright. Oh, you're welcome, Bethany. This is what's going to be fun. I love doing these. I love doing scrolls. I don't know why that's so, it feels like it's so close up. His stepdad always did a lot of scrolls. I get that from him. His stepdad is an amazing artist. I'm about ready to send him something so that we can start doing a collab together. Alright, so now that we have all that cut out, let's draw it first and then we'll cut that out and we'll see how that goes. Do a pink. Let's do that in gold. I want to do a gold scroll. So then that way it'll look like it's a little withered. Normally I like to cut out these scrolls before I do this, but I want this gold to be a little withered like, so it looks kind of older. Alright, so this is going to go like this, so you're not going to see that. You'll see this bottom part. See this part. See how fun? Nene wants to know if we got her PayPal donation for her name. Alright. I don't think I'm going to use this. I don't think I'm going to use these because this doesn't make sense. Because I didn't bring this out and over, which I should have. So what I'm going to do, bring that, and then we're going to bring this guy in. Alright. We'll leave just a little outline for that. Smells like hairspray right now. I don't know why.
I got Chandra.
Yeah, if you guys send a donation, please put in the description if it's for something or you're just donating. Because we get people that just, give us a donation and they don't put anything in the description or leave a note or something, and we're like, awesome, thank you very much, and they're like, did you get my donation for my name? And we have no idea. So please leave something like that in the description. And we appreciate everybody for your donations. And I use these things so I can separate them. And what I'll do with this is make basically little tiers so that it sits up a little higher than your background. And all this is just super glue. Super glue doesn't dry as fast as it used to. And you could be thankful for that. Because when it does, you're not getting your hand back anytime soon with skin on it. Well, we appreciate that, Tara. Not you. We appreciate everything. We appreciate when people share. We appreciate when people like it. We appreciate when people comment. Everything, all of that helps us, and we definitely appreciate the donations too. Like right now, that's a big thing. All right, let's do some. Let's do some bright something on here. See how cute. Let's erase some of these lines because we don't want to see these lines. And that's another thing. Draw lightly. Draw lightly on this stuff. You can erase it, and if you draw heavily, like if you really press down, you'll leave an indentation, and it might not erase that easily too. So. And I want to mark this little line out, which is going to drive me nuts. I don't like those lines. I don't want to see any where gold was. Alright. So where we're going to put this is right here. And I want to kind of make a little glowing thing around it. So we're going to use what color we're going to use right here. We're just going to do it in a couple different spots. That's the thing, is you got to put it right back where those spots are. And if you can't see this, oh yeah, you can see that. That looks pretty good on film, huh? Okie doke. Woo! That looks good. Alright. So let's mark what part is going to be showing and what part is not. Nope, not too much. So that's good. The reason I do that is because when we put these on here, I want to make sure I'm not, putting it over the top where you'll be able to see that. I don't want that. Look at that. That is really not dry yet. If you put that glue on too thick, it'll It'll take a minute to dry. I'm not a fan of that. I would dry this off just a little before you put it down. Make sure you're good in all your spots. And just press and hold. How fun is that? I love it. Now we got a little room right here to sign it. Oops. All right, bada bing, bada boom. I like it. Let's do a little bit darker on here. I think I just messed with it so much that some of it came off. There you go. Alright, now we got Happy Owl. Happy Owl, you just want frost. Alright. So we'll do yours in the blue and the gold like you like. I have a new chisel tip that I've been wanting to use. like that a lot. I need some drink. 4 o'clock. My aunt's name is Frost. Well, it was Frost. Right? Yeah. That was a long time ago. That's crazy to think about that. I don't know what made me think about that. I guess just the name. It's so quiet, you guys. Like, I'm really, like, it's driving me crazy.
Bethany said I'm PayPaling you another 20. The 30 just wasn't enough for the awesome name gesture.
Thank you, Bethany.
Jeff is able to do Clifford and Red Neon and Charlie and Pink Camo. Please ship to my address. Donated on YouTube.
Pink camo. I haven't done camo yet.
Alright, Sandy. Red Neon. Charlie. Pink camo. Shooted Ellie already, and Ellie loves it because purple and purple and purple.
Awesome.
Looks like she has one of those blinky
Uh-huh.
things that you got for the
Oh,
boys.
yeah.
Why are you all up on my legs, little girl cat? I don't even have pants on. Thanks, Happy. Happy says that's flippin' awesome.
Flippin' flappin'.
Oh, she said freaking, sorry. Okay, let's get down. Come on. If a dog feels like it's gonna fall, it's like it'll starfish. At least that's what my boys do. If a cat thinks it's gonna fall, it's like, you're coming with me.
Well, it's so funny, like how dogs and cats are so different, and the fact that you're holding a dog and he tries to get loose and you panic and you kind of don't want to drop him, but he gets so awkward that he falls, and then he falls ugly and he might get hurt, and then you feel bad because you tried to save him, or he just falls and it looks like it hurts but he doesn't. But a cat will always land on its feet. Like, you don't have to worry about like, and then plus you don't want to get claws, so it's a little more easier holding a cat and almost dropping it than a dog. And if you guys have a puppy and you love cats, and your dog just has so much energy, and you feel bad because you're just like sometimes, hey man, calm down. Get him a kitten. It works, and it's amazing. Oh, hey, what are you doing? Playing with something that you don't need to be playing with. Playing with a piece of tape. How many toys are over there? Oh my God. I'm falling in love with my name. Smash that like button. Thanks, JJ. There we go. Woo woo! I like this a lot. It's a lot of fun, yes? There you go. Yeah. I just did just the B in the ribbon and then just the regular, because that's too many, and you would have to make this like super long in order for it to look, nice and.
Nene did pay.
Okay,
That was
I
our
believed her.
play. Sorry to interrupt.
All right.
My human name is Janae.
Caribbean colors. What's Caribbean colors? Let's
Like
see here.
aquas and blues and ocean. I've been to the Caribbean like a bunch of times. You can know what it looks like. Did Nene say what she wants?
No, Nene.
Probably Nene.
Nene. Little Nene. Look, this cat is playing with a piece of dust. Bowie, I'm sorry. What you doing, Butt Pants? You want to come up and say hi? Bowie, come here. You want to come up? Oh, stretches.
Hi, Nene. Can you come up here? Can you come up here? Oh, goodness. Good boy. Oh, such a boy. No.
Look at this guy.
He does what Moo does.
I wanted foam board, if that's okay, like blues and magenta and yeah. All right.
Oh,
What was that?
it was Bowie.
What did he do?
He was regular and then he was, look. He just
Because
goes,
I did this.
did you make a sound?
No, I was gonna sneeze.
Did he scare the sneeze out of you?
Wow, he did.
Nene. Thumb. Okay, FOAM. Not FOMA. It was not a sneeze from Bowie. It was something.
What did the person like? Flat. Katrine Kai? What are like color Caribbean color? I know blue and we'll do blues and teals and light blues. How's that sound? No, I don't know what he did. He like, it's almost like he snapped, like a weirdo. JJ said your hair looks marvelous, and I'm assuming you're talking about mine. And thank you. I tried. I tried, JJ. I like that word Kai. Looks like very, so I'm gonna do some. But I don't even see, he didn't see me. His face was like pointed that way. Like it was around her neck, like in her hair. That was weird. He's like, nah, man, don't be sneezing over here, bro. Don't do that. Take that elsewhere, brah.
Yeah, brah. He's sleeping.
Let's dry this off a little bit. We're gonna do this. Did anybody fess up to getting us the what you call it? What's that called?
Duster.
The duster. Who?
Yeah, you. It never stops.
It never stops.
What in the world? Is someone banging on a door above us?
I'm probably working on something.
And someone's trying to do a piano.
Oh, that's fun. Look, I'm putting like a glow on this. What? Oh, this looks nice right here. Just like a little hint of pink. It's super nice. Sandy Stewart said she sent bubbles. They are for the poor puppies and kittens.
Can you say what?
Do it, Jen Germs. Do it. She sent some bubbles.
Bubbles.
Yeah, send some bubbles. That's awesome. I wish I had this in a smaller pen. They don't make this in a smaller one. Let's just do a white. Ooh, I like that a lot. Give me a lighter blue. It's fun. Like, I highly suggest doing this, just even at home. You know, not necessarily for people unless you really want to. Like, it's super fun. Like, if you just let people know, hey, I'm taking full creative responsibility. Just give me some colors and let me run with it. It's a lot of fun. It's very relaxing. Very satisfying. Very, you know, kind of get to do what you want to do. Do you guys hear that sound, that rattling sound? That's Bowie's fan. And he stands inside of it, basically. Cujo's just strolling around the house. Ooh, I like that. People want positive stuff right now, baby cakes. Try again. I've been trying to get my community watching y'all. Not working. Oh, baby cakes, if you get one person, that's plenty. It only takes one person. And if they don't want to watch it, they don't have to. It's not their cup of tea. We don't mind at all. Probably don't want people like that watching anyways, because they'll probably come up with something they don't like. And they're probably miserable and they're negative. So thank you for trying though. You know what I didn't do to this?
A lot of miserable people out there.
I like that a lot. Alright, I'm going to do some like swipe stuff here to see if this will look good.
Yeah, that's actually it's probably just a box. Well, we need to go make
I like that a lot. Yeah, that's right. Chloe, is that it? It's kind of hard for me to. I'm self-taught. I didn't go to art school. I didn't go to any. I got out of high school and just started airbrushing. That's what I started doing. That's why I loved doing lettering when I was in like junior high and high school and people's clothes and notebooks and stuff. And just kind of taught myself how to airbrush and all that fun stuff. How to do all pretty much everything that I know now. And it just kind of comes to me. It's hard for me to explain how I do it, but I use a typical letter and then just accentuate it. And then if you want to make it, I guess you could say deformed. I mean, that would be a good term. And just run with that. And then if you like that, then go to a different one. I use a lot of Old English style, but I kind of do my own. I kind of add or take away from stuff and just kind of there are some tricks and some stuff that help you do lettering, but it's hard for me to explain it. I think I might talk too fast, or I might not say some of the stuff that I should be, so it's hard for me to say that I would teach somebody how to do it. It just kind of comes to me as I'm doing it. All right. But if anybody would like to know, you know, I definitely have no problem letting you know. Sandra 3D teal, purple, pink, silver. Alright, Chandra, not Sandra, Chandra. Alright, so I have an idea for one that you can make on these that you can cut out, and if you cut it out just right, you can poke it through. You could poke it through and it'll stay like that. But you have to cut it out perfect so there's no cuts here. And what you can do is you can probably just take it out and then lay it flat back on there and then do stuff on the outside so that it looks, you know, like it's kind of popping out of it, which would be fun. And do some neon stuff around it. That would be fun. Alright, so Chandra, Shandra. I haven't done that yet, so I'd like to try to do that. What do we got? Teal, purple, pink, silver. What do we got? We got a large purple, so we can use these purple ones. I like. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get some to drink. Well, thank you, Roxy. I love that. Thank you. Oh. Getting old. Yeah, I need to get up. Always chewing on something you're not supposed to. Always. I'm gonna eat some graham crackers. Because I like graham crackers. So what are y'all up to today? Anybody starting a new project or finishing one? A home project? I'm probably never going to get this finished project, but I might as well start it project. This is the thing. You have time to do it now. You got time on your hands, and that's all that you need. It's not 5 o'clock yet. I know it's 5 o'clock somewhere, but not here yet. Alright. Chandra. don't necessarily have to cut it out. Not much. That'll look fun. And I'll cut this. It'll be 2 cuts. We'll see how that looks. And if not, we'll cut it out and put it on something else. What do you guys think of that? Alright. How do you get your name done and how much is it? I would love for you to do my girl's name, Jeff. Valerie, what I'm doing, I'm doing cutout ones. These take quite a bit of time. You can see, and I'm just asking for people to at least 25 for these cutout ones, because they take a lot longer than just the drawing ones. The ones on the paper, at least $10 for these and $25 for these. Donation. That would be awesome. There you go. And if you don't have that right now, I completely understand. If you really want your kids' names drawn, I'll draw them out on some a different type of paper. That paper that I use for these names are a little more expensive. It's a little better quality paper. But if you just want your name drawn out and would love to watch it, I'll sure do it. No, that's not a problem either. All right. Alright, let's try this. We're going to make these kind of fatter letters. Ooh, I like that. Leaving that like that. You see that? It looks nice. That's fun. Thank you, baby cakes. Valerie, no, just I have the info. Where's it at? Right there. Doink, doink, doink. Just do PayPal or Venmo or Cash App. and then text the number, your address. I hope that's not in the way. Your address that you want it shipped to. I'm shipping these out and the written out names. Well, thank you, Valerie. Yeah, you could tell me the names on here and just send your donation through either one of those right there, and Erica will receive it and then let me know. All right, let's do this with the pen because just to be a little bit smaller, and then I can just make those other ones. So you want 4 names. Yeah, and I'm doing just one name on each of these. Like I putting all those names on one piece of paper, that would be that would be a little crazy. That would be a lot going on.
Change Stoner's in the blower.
What?
Change Stoner's in the
Of course he did. Shane, you're the man if you're watching. I love it. All right. Purple, teal, pink, silver. Bless you. It's a lot of colors. I don't know if we'll be able to put all those colors. Maybe on the outside we can do the silver. That might be a little distracting.
That S looks super fun.
And see, you notice how I make it comfortable to draw, to do the line, to whatever line I'm doing, because I want to be able to pull that line comfortably and smoothly. You know, if I'm not comfortable doing a line this way, make it to where you can pull it this way, you know. Turn your artwork to where it's comfortable for you.
Do you need the lazy Susan? Kiss, kiss. Okay. Yes, miss. I do. You already did.
Ooh, that's fun, right? Thank you, Sandra. I can see what I can do. Like, it's just when you put too many colors, then it gets kind of busy.
Oh my god, no, stop. It's 5:01 people.
501. And always stop in between letters.
Can't stop outside.
Or at least at every sharp angle. Try not to, unless you're comfortable doing it. It'll make it look a lot smoother and a lot crisper. Is that a word, crisper? It looks like I should have. There, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna. Thank you, Happy Owl. Have a good one. Stay safe.
Isn't it sad that now whenever you go to send off it's always stay safe instead of maybe later?
Yeah.
Like he does FedEx, I was just talking to your like, stay safe. Tell me what to do.
All right. I'm gonna put some silver because I really want to put some silver in here. I think I'm gonna put silver. Oh. Did you guys ever see the necklace that Happy Owl got me?
That's like
Or
his favorite necklace.
sent me. Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys what Happy Hour sent me. She sent me this a while back. I always wear it.
I know. We gotta take some of these boxes out, baby.
What is this, a wolf claw? I think it's a wolf claw. And then tiger's eye is from what I've heard that call. But it is pretty amazing. Matter of fact, I think I'll wear it right now. Sandy, I do it all the time. I've misspelled my name signing artwork. I'll leave out an N or R or, because normally when I'm doing lettering, I always think one letter ahead so I know where to start it. I've done it before. It's a good time. Let's think here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put a little shadow on here. Set as sending to friends, so you should have no fees. Well, thank you very much, Valerie. And thank you very much for that. Nice. See, a little more bolder. That's nice, right? Looking good. Alright, let's use silver to outline this. And then we can put the pink on the inside of here. I'm not touching the thinner lines because I don't want to take away from that, so I'm just kind of putting it just right on the outside of it. I'm just kind of highlighting the curve of it, just these parts here to kind of fill in some of this space that silver would be good in. Yeah, I like it. I believe it's PayPal if you do friends and family. Resin Heaven Studios. Sue, what's up? Whoa. A little bit too much. Too much. Where's my rag? Do I not have my rag? How do I not? There it is. What? No, baby cakes. That is not necessary. All right. Where is my exacto blade? I sure wish the sun would come out. The sun will come out tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, we're going to see if we can cut this out all in one single stroke so that I can just pop this out of here without damaging this part. Trying not to bend any of these parts here, because sometimes I cut them at an angle. It's not good. And then you end up bending a piece or cutting a piece that you don't want cut. And I want all these parts to come in one single piece. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. Sometimes if you like, you can make these edges kind of rounded. You just take your exacto blade and just do it at an angle, and it'll kind of round them off. Almost gives it like a little beveled edge. I'm gonna do that because I think I haven't done that yet to any of them. It gives it like a nice clean. It almost makes it a different color black, like because you're basically burnishing it. I guess that's what would be the term. You're kind of rounding it off. It's almost like a beveled edge is what it looks like. And baby cakes, if you I appreciate you saying that, but I would prefer you to keep your money so you can have it. So if you need it, you know, if you're not eating, that's gonna make me feel very shitty, and I really don't want you to go without eating and you're sending us money. I do appreciate it, and I love the gesture. But if you say that, you say you're not eating or money's not coming in, that's that you. I would hope that you know, please think about that next time. I do appreciate it, but it's really not necessary. I'm not yelling at you by any means, but I would really feel bad, and I really can't do that, you know. And I would definitely, I'm definitely thankful. Thank you. That's just something that I feel really bad about. You're silly. And Erica's back to read. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I'm not going to do it with that. I'm going to get another piece. I'm not a fan of this. I love silly. We're all about silliness. I love being silly as well. But that kind of pulled on my heartstrings a little bit.
What happened?
Just baby cakes being silly. She said she's being silly. About sending us money.
Well, the support we've gotten from everybody's been crazy, like, heart-tugging.
think they're like kind of scared at the same time they play. Like they're kind of really. That's why they don't like. Sometimes if you hold them, they get worried. Like they're scared of us. These little guys.
Were your other cats more like?
No, they didn't ever. Cash or Mooch, never let me really hold them. That was one thing they really didn't do, which I never understood.
Maybe it's just a cat thing, baby. Beans.
Maybe.
You have to be sweet with the baby. You can't just jerk them around. They're delicate flowers. Okay?
He's like, but I don't think they're delicate. Feel those claws? That's not delicate.
These are insurgents, and I'm the one.
He's been watching a lot of cat ones lately.
You have?
Bowie has.
Oh.
What are you drawing? Problem B? Everything good? Got everything you need?
Yeah. I was asking you to read because I'm missing a lot of this.
Sorry. What's up?
Do you need to go do something, or what's the problem?
I was gonna go grab something to drink. I was answering text messages, but baby cakes. Did you? If I get my name, my family could put it on my headstone and save a little money. Jeff just donated you 25 more for you to do one for baby cakes. Baby cakes, what name did you want him to do? I just need to grab something to drink. I'll be right back. Also, I have an eat butt over here.
You have a what?
A needy butt. That needs things apparently all of the time.
But don't be scared, bud. You were just telling me that you needed attention, so don't come at me like that, bro.
Kiss. Duck.
That was like so pronounced. Like you enunciated, like super hardcore. Duck.
Alright. I don't know where to put my everything. Nene said, "You're awesome, Jeff. Add to my money for my phone name." Looks like I missed a lot. Yeah, Nene's on phone.
Thank you.
You want Cynthia. Okay. Baby cakes. Cynthia. Gotcha. Y'all are so sweet with your support of each other and support of us. It's amazing. This family, in fact, is the best. 100%. So, I've missed literally all of this chat. What's everyone up to today? Other than being just regular awesome. I love this lettering. I can't even stand it.
Okay. Let me start that, babe. And then I'm gonna get embarrassed and I'm gonna leave.
Are you gonna blush?
Well,
I know it.
just answer the questions.
Let me just sit here and do whatever. Nene said, watching you. Or just watching him. Miss Bean says, finally doing absolutely nothing. I'm on my vacation. Nothing is amazing.
We were talking about that today. Like, they tell you, stay home, basically do nothing. How hard is that?
All you have to do is don't.
There it is. All you have to do is don't. Don't leave your house.
Valerie, please send me a text to this number, 214-402-9996, so I can look into it. If I write it down right now, it's gonna absolutely disappear by the time I get over to my desk. So please, if you could, just text me that, if that's okay.
What's that?
She said, when I donated to her, I saw that I have a payment owed to you. I must have totally forgot. I picked a piece from you. Will you look into it, please? And so I asked her to text that to me on the red phone. Anytime you guys send us a text and you need us to look at it, I have a phone, Jeff has a phone, then we have a business phone. That's the red phone.
Take the bat phone.
Yeah, or the president's like super secret line. Isn't it the red one?
Well, it's not secret because everybody knows it.
You know what I mean. Bethany said, just living the quarantine life. I think if people do quarantine the right way, it's not so bad. Like if you FaceTime your friends, take a walk that you know is not going to be a whole bunch of people there. Stay safe. Don't go down some creepy,
Get out.
weird
Get
back
out
alley.
Get some sun. That's not a big deal.
Trina is still working, but Jeff is making it so much more awesomer. She said awesome, but I changed it to awesomer. Right, Nene? Sandy's drawing along with you, baby. We go to the beach, barbecue, and drink beer. Valerie, can we come over? I want to barbecue and beach. This is my jealous face. Tina says, I have to go get groceries tomorrow. I'm dreading it. So how we do groceries is if Jeff doesn't volunteer as tribute.
Tribute?
Yeah. It's from the Mockingjay.
If I don't feel like going out and getting coronavirus.
Yes. So if he doesn't feel like risking his life to get me Serranos, then I let Prime Now do it or Instacart do it. So it's an awesome way to get your groceries. They'll deliver it. If you have a Prime account with Amazon, they'll Prime Now will deliver groceries from Whole Foods if they have it in your area, and it's awesome. That's a lot of times how I get groceries because I don't want him to risk his life, and I'm not going. So, nope.
Bowie.
I wish, Valerie. Baby Cake says, I've been practicing staying in the house for years, LOL. With my home, nothing feels different. When I check the world and my community, it's clearly beyond terrible. Here lately, I've been doing basically nothing but sending orders out, answering messages, and general stuff in the shop. And by the end of the day, I'm like, let's do this video, and I'm going to bed. And a lot of times Jeff's like, let's go out, and I'm like, what does that mean? So I've been kind of a hermit lately anyway, so it's kind of just another day in the neighborhood for me. But yet lately I'm like, okay, whenever this is over, Jeff and I are going to go out and do the most. So there.
Babe, you talking with your hands so much you're knocking stuff over.
Listen, that
Below
was
your hands.
the booty. It wasn't even my hands.
The booty.
Mm. Tomorrow's my B-day. Well, happy early birthday, Tina. Yes, the Hunger Games. Happy belated, Valerie. Oh, you live in the boonies. No Prime Now. I know, I tried to get my mom to do it, but there's no Prime Now. She lives in, you may live in the boonies, she lives in the Stix. Actually, she lives past the Stix. If you go to the Stix and then drive further, that's where she lives.
How long has this video been on?
3 hours, 4 minutes, 26 seconds.
Where do you see that?
Mhm.
Oh.
Okay. Found a super easy way to make a mask with a bandana and hair ties in case someone needs. That's awesome. You should do a video on that. I saw recently someone cut a bra and make
Everybody's
one of the cups a mask. I'm not wearing a bra on my face, but if you had a new one, that's
There was
not.
the panty one. What about the panties
there's
with the family and the
there's
grandma
a
had?
G-string one where like so the mom had like a T-back, like a G-string right here, and then
It looked like Bane
the
from
dad
Batman.
turned it around and he had it too, and then they panned over to the grandmother who had just a granny panty helmet.
It was pretty funny
It
because
was
they weren't laughing or anything, but grandma was just sitting there and you couldn't see any of her face because they were just, you know,
you could see like the outside
the-
of her eyes because
a larger set of underwear.
of draws.
Draws.
And she was just looking around but couldn't see anything because
Whose birthday?
anyways, it was funny. It's your birthday.
Whose birthday? It's your birthday.
So Valerie's just passed and Tina's is tomorrow.
Ah, happy birthday.
Valerie, you just got a new tattoo? Way to go, girl. Sandy says, thing is, I can see water from every window. This is my jealous face.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more and then we're gonna end this. My legs are falling asleep.
So Sandy wanted to...
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get you anything? You want to stretch? What's up?
No.
You needed this?
I need my paper. Wherever that paper was. The black paper.
This one?
No, the pad of paper.
Oh, it's here. Coffee filter's not a bad idea. So have you guys been drawing along with us? I've seen on Facebook people have been drawing names and practicing their just sketchbook life, and it's looked really, really great.
Sandy, I don't know about the pink camo. I don't necessarily know how to make pink camo. I mean, I can try to fill in the letters, but then I might not be able to see it.
You do the background in pink camo?
I don't know. We'll see. It's just camo's a little bit more difficult than what you would imagine, especially if you're filling it in.
Yeah.
Camo.
Pull up a reference.
Yeah, I know what camo looks like.
I know, but if I pull up a pink camo, it's easier for you to see.
Clifford. CLIFF.
O-R-D.
That looks like AOORD.
Chandra, thank you. I don't have the print out. Valerie says these are so awesome, Jeff. You're gonna get backed up.
Yeah, I really don't want to get backed up, y'all.
I'm backed up on shipping them as well.
This is when I do this, when we start doing these like multiple stuff and bigger names, then it gets backed up, and then I have to finish them the next day, and then people want them, and I have to stop because then I'm just too backed up, and then you understand, like, then it's like it's not wasting, but it's using an entire day to finish them because there's so many, or they're just these 3D ones, so they definitely take a little bit longer, so you have to be very patient with me if I don't get to yours the same day.
I'll just roll over till next time. So Chandra gave $10 because love it so much. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you very much.
It looks really good. Like, of course it looks good on, but in person looks magnifique. Sandy says if the pink camo is too difficult, then pink neon would be cool.
Well, I mean, just like drawing that in is pink camo.
Do you want me to dim it? That is a very good point, Anita. Valerie says, I have you 4 names, I know, but I'm all about letting you do it however you want. Okay, yes, ma'am. Giving the artist creative freedom is always amazing, and we appreciate it. However, if you do want something particular, at least like tell a favorite color. Ideally for this process, someone would be like, my name is Erica and my favorite color is purple, and then that's it. But we realize that people have requests, and that's absolutely awesome. Because he wants to do, if he's going to put this much time into it, because he doesn't do anything half-heartedly, knowing what you guys like is all the better. All the better? All the better? Better. Anita, you're working on a leather bracelet. I would love to see it sometime. Can you guys hear me?
They can hear us, they just can't see us. What in the hell is that?
Anyone out there that's super techie know why sometimes the cameras decide to poo-poo out on us. And it sounds like, you know when you pull out a
USB.
Sorry.
Could
Oh,
be
he's
getting
under.
overheated. It's not at all. Like this.
No, it's not hot.
This
Like,
thing
it's
does not
cold
get
feeling.
hot at all. Now we can see. What can you see? What? I think maybe this. Is it this camera?
No, they can see these.
Oh my god! Now this looks like crap. Here, I'll do that. Just leave that alone. Like this really like puts me in a really, I can't even deal with it.
No, but you just can't have those people. I can't do that.
Like this really, it aggravates me so much, and I don't know why it keeps doing it. I'm just gonna switch this over.
Hi, Kissy. Come on, babes. All of them out of the way.
Oh my god, I almost scooted forward. That's what I was looking for.
Literally laying through.
No, what is? Oh,
Oh my goodness. Almost fell all the way back. Everyone's saying that if you need to stop, they understand.
well, no, it's so frustrating that whatever's doing it, it doesn't show us, it doesn't tell us what's doing it. It just says something about a USB drive, and all these are regular USB drives.
You can plug in the other one. It's not making that noise anymore. Kind of Marvel shares are down to $7.
You should buy shares.
No.
It's gonna go back up.
Yeah, the government won't let any corporation like that go under. Trina wants to know, when you're angry, do you find yourself using darker colors or sharper edges in the
No.
imagery?
I just want to stop. Like, I don't feel like doing any artwork.
Maybe we'll make this one the last one for me.
Well, Valerie, thank you very much. Have a Subway or some delivery, y'all. Thank you, Valerie.
And Gingerms, thank you.
Oh, and Gingerms. Thank you very much.
Have a great night, Trina. Thank you. I appreciate it so much, you guys.
It'll be different.
Ramiro Lozano, going from silver to blue. Using hands. LOL.
Is he watching? Romero, are you watching?
He sent 5 photos. Davo, this is the last one he's doing today, but if you want to get your name done, he's going to be doing them again.
Yeah.
When?
I'll finish them tomorrow.
Yeah, he'll be
Just
live
come
again
back tomorrow.
Baby Cake says, Valerie, you have a heart of gold. I just subscribed to your channel. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Jessica just sent me the information on the stock trading that she uses. She uses a website called Vanguard, who Dave Ramsey supports because there's no commission fee. Sounds good, Davo. We'll be back. You have a time estimate tomorrow?
Probably 2 or so, maybe.
2 or so tomorrow. We'll be back on. Davo, if you subscribe and ring the bell, you'll get a notification when we go live. The earlier you come in and put in your request, the greater chances of it getting done same day. Bethany said that one looks awesome. Sandy says be sure to like and share this channel, Sharon. Thank you so much for that, Miss Sandy.
I'm gonna try a different type of shadow.
Debbie says I got my paint along kit today. Whoop whoop. Vanguard's slogan is invest like you own the place. Sounds like something we would say. Hey, Carol. Oh, Sharon is Ellie, Charlie, and Clifford's breeder. Oh, I didn't know you got them all from the same place. Oh, I've been subscribed, but just haven't been able to come on the stream. Well, I'm glad you're here, Davo. We'll make sure to get to your name tomorrow. Thanks for the portrait tip, Erica. Can't wait to see yours. I'm still gearing up the courage for that one.
She can do it.
Well, she did an alcohol ink portrait. And I'm nervous about it, but I'm going to do one too. Told her I would. Carnival gives $100 onboard credit for every $100 in stock you own.
So we can buy a lot of stock, and then you get onboard credit for how $100.
So if you have 100 shares, then you'll get $100 onboard credit every cruise that you have 100 shares.
Okay. Oh my God! Look at us. We look like ghosts.
We've been doing play dates for the pups. I wish Bowie's fam was closer so they could do play dates. Beller says, I love how Jeff draws without drawing first.
Yeah, you gotta get that down.
Do you know the channel Evan and Caitlin? Yeah, they've been doing a lot on resin lately. They're a cute couple. I can go back here now.
Yeah.
I was so bothering you right
No.
now.
You weren't. Kinda.
I'm yawning in the other direction.
Not this direction.
All right, you guys. I just came in from walking the boys.
I know. Why do you do that whenever, like...
Because he was starting to huff and puff, and it wasn't going to stop. Right now he's asleep over there. He doesn't even know what day it is.
I know. So we're going to say goodbye so the dogs don't get crazy and hear her say goodbye. So thank you for joining. Be kind to one another. Everybody knows what everybody's going through. Just give it a little extra this time. Little extra. Thank you for your donations. You guys are awesome.
He hooked up. I'm gonna have to
we
go over there.
we will see you guys tomorrow around 2 o'clock or so, something like that. 2 in the afternoon, not in the AM. So yeah, you guys have an awesome rest of a Thursday, and we'll see you on Friday. Bye.